Oh, hello everyone and welcome to my video. Like you can see from the title, my video is about forgiveness. So I thought I'd just sit down and talk about how to forgive yourself. So if you are going through a hard time and maybe you did some things that you're not proud of at all, and maybe you're like, I screwed up my life, and you feel like, why did I do that, and you just want to travel back in time, but you know it's not possible. Maybe if you feel like that, you should stick and watch the rest of the video, and maybe you will feel a little bit better after. So let's jump right in. So I want to start this video with you thinking about someone that is close to you. I want you to think about maybe your best friend or your parents or your lover, maybe just your dog or your pet if you have someone like that. Someone that you really love with all your heart. And then I want you to think about what they did wrong. I just want you to have like one or two examples. Maybe your dog at your pillow, like my dog always does, right? Maybe your mom was screaming at you, but you didn't do anything wrong, or your best friend lied to you, or oh bless you, or was talking bad behind your back. So I want you to think about all those situations where someone did something wrong. And then just think about how bless you, how you see them now. Do you think they are bad persons or bad animals? Do you think they have bad personalities? If you really think about that, I'd say the answer is no. It's clearly no. Maybe you had some trouble forgiving them in the first place for some time. Maybe you've been angry, you've been hurt, but you always saw that one thing as one thing that happened, that one person did wrong, but not as something that describes their whole character. Now turn it around. Why something that you did wrong, even if it's so big, something that should describe your whole character? Why is it so hard for you to forgive yourself? Think about the thing you did wrong. I want you to really think about it, even if it hurts you and it makes you ashamed. I want you to think how you felt in that exact moment, about the reasons why you did what you did. Was it because it made you happy? Was it because you saw no other option? Was it because you were drunk? Was it because you were distracted? Because you thought in that moment it was right, but you couldn't see the whole picture? Because we all got reasons for everything you do and anyone around us does in their life. We always have our own reasons, and in that moment it felt right. Then about forgiveness in general. Forgiving and forgiveness is hard. If you think about breakups, forgiving is, I think, the hardest part of a breakup, because you're so hurt and the feelings are so bad. But when you come to the point that you're able to say, I forgive him or her and I forgive myself, you will feel free so much more. My dog, no. Forgiving does not come overnight. Forgiving is a work that you have to do with yourself. And I know forgiving is not easy. But to forgive, you have to love and you have to understand. Maybe it's time to reflect on yourself. Maybe you lost yourself somewhere on the way and you don't even know who you are anymore and why you did what you did, what were you thinking, and maybe it's time to go back and go really deep inside. For me, sport helped me a lot, and I don't even mean like running, but for some running maybe the help. For me it's yoga and meditation, so I'd really suggest you to try maybe some yoga, some meditation, or maybe just to light a candle, sit down in silence and just really breathe. Just breathe deeply and just be calm for some minutes. Just lay in you. Maybe really try to find back to you. This is so important. If you want to forgive yourself, you have to find back to yourself. Then another point of forgiving is, what can you do now to change the situation? Most of the time we can do almost nothing, because what happened happened. But if it's something you said to someone or did to someone, maybe it will help you to say sorry to them. And if that's impossible for you now, or you think it would be just unfair to reach out to them again, or maybe it's not something you did to someone, so you cannot say sorry to anyone specifically, then write it down in a letter and say sorry and have it out. Have the sorry, the excuse out of your body. Have the I feel bad for what I did out of your mind. So this will go away. You will feel more free. Another point is that most of the time, even saying sorry doesn't help at all. It doesn't change the situation, the circumstances. What happened happened. Someone was hurt. You still feel like a bad person. So look, now you're in the present. Now you feel bad. In the past, you did something that made you feel like you feel now. So maybe it's time for you to look in the future and see, what can I do to feel good in the future, to feel better of myself, to be more proud of myself. What are the mistakes that I made in the past? Make a list and really list down everything that led to that mistake, everything you did in there that you didn't like. And then think about, how can you change that about you in the future? Maybe you cheated on your boyfriend or your girlfriend. So think, why did I do that? I was unhappy with me, I was unhappy with the relationship, I felt like I'm searching for something more. So these are some points that were missing from you. Try to change that in the future. Try to work on the relationship if you still have it. Try to work on yourself. If you were lying or were being a bad friend, think of, why did you do that? Have you been jealous? Have you been angry of something they did before? Write it down and see how you can change it into something positive. Like, how do you want to be in the future? You don't want to lie anymore, you don't want to do that anymore. So now it's the time to learn from that mistake, to take it as an experience, to look forward and to be like, okay, I did it. It happened, but now I learned from it and I will change, and it will make me a better person. And this is important. When you forgive yourself, when you want to forgive yourself, you need to stop thinking, oh, I've been such a bad person, I want to be a good person. Think, I was that person that did that and that because of those reasons, but now I try to be better than I was. Forgiving is some of the hardest things. We always forgive every day, little things. It's more easy for us to forgive the people around us than to forgive ourselves, but that's just wrong, because we should be the best friends of us. We should be the ones that have our own backs, and it's okay. It's okay to make a mistake. It's okay that you did what you did, and it will all be fine. I promise you that. So, I think that's it for the video. My dog's coming back on my bed. And I wish you all a wonderful day. I wish you all the best. I wish you happiness. And I wish you so much that you are able to forgive yourself for whatever you did. Maybe it helps you if I tell you that I forgive you. I don't know you, I don't know where you are, I don't know what you did, but I forgive you because I know we all do mistakes, we are all humans. I did mistakes, everyone I know did mistakes, so you deserve to be forgiven and you deserve to forgive yourself. So I think that's it. don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you liked the video and you want to see some more of those kind of videos. Maybe leave a comment below of what you think about forgiveness, about forgiving. Maybe even share something from you, from your experience with forgiving yourself. And just try to find back to yourself, and everything will be fine in the end. So, bye.
Bye. Say bye.